Hi guys, back out on the bank again. Becoming a regular habit, this. Now the weather's getting a bit lighter, warmed up a little bit, finding a bit more time to just squeeze in a couple of hours here and there. So back out in a spot I visited fairly regularly with the Pike gear, but first time with a lighter setup, which is what I'm using today again, the BFS setup. I've had a few questions about what I'm using in the last few videos and stuff, so I'll just talk about that very briefly. We've just had a boat go through, so I'm just going to walk up the canal a bit from where it's gone and just let the water settle. But yeah, so I guess I put this as a mid-range BFS setup. It's not particularly expensive, but it's not particularly cheap at the same time. The reel is an Abu Garcia BF8, which is, I think, probably about, I don't know, I'm sure it's about 150 quid or something like that when I picked it up. It's a nice lightweight reel. It's not got the low range like a Shimano Aldebaran would have perhaps, but it certainly casts the smaller lures quite easily, so I'll cast down to a couple of grams probably, and I'll try that today. Actually, I've got some smaller jig heads. We'll give it a go, see how light we can get with it. The rod is a really good one actually. It's a Tsurinoya Dexterity, which I think is probably just a really good range BFS rod. It's 0.6 to 8 gram casting weight. I think it's 6 foot 3. Yeah, 6 foot 3, so it's not too long. I can't remember whether it's got a hollow or solid tip. I think it's a solid tip. It's very flexible. It loads up nicely for casting the smaller weights, and it's got plenty of backbone. I've landed pike up to kind of the 8-pound mark on this quite comfortably, no problem at all. And I'm confident that it would handle bigger as well. Yeah, so, and I will be swapping it out a bit later on, but at the moment I tend to stick to a wire trace. So I've got a 12-pound wire trace, and I'm fishing 5 kilo Power Pro braid, which is pretty light stuff, but obviously strong. I haven't gone over to the fluorocarbon yet on the reel. So that's the setup. All in, probably, I think the rod's probably about the 60-70 quid mark. So all in for a pretty good BFS setup, you're talking in the 200 quid range, something like that, maybe a little bit more. So yeah, that's the kit. So now we'll just have a stroll up the canal bank a bit, and the water's going to be pretty cloudy today, so it might be tricky, but it might be a case of trying on a few chatterbaits maybe, something with a bit of flash. We'll have to see, maybe even some little spinners. It's cold again actually. The temperature's really dropped from 2-3 weeks ago, where it was 15, 16, 17 degrees. It's down to kind of a lot less than that now. So I don't know if that will put the fish off. I'll have to see. But anyway, so it's a bit of a long intro, guys, but also an introduction to the kit. Hope you enjoy the video. Hopefully we'll catch some fish, and catch you on the bank soon. Cheers, guys. The nice thing about this reel and the way it's set up, I have just kind of set it up and I don't worry about it too much. So I do kind of throw lots of different weights within the casting range of the rod, and I don't reset the brakes, dials, etc. I just kind of leave it. Whether that's the right thing to do or not, I'm not sure, but yeah, I kind of adapt my casting style a little bit when I'm casting kind of much lighter weight, lighter lures. That looked like something chased it then. Yeah, but other than that, I don't worry too much. I mean, certainly this kind of 4 to 5 gram weight with this setup, oh, there we go, is easy. Now what's that? What have we got there? Ah, little jack. There we go, look. You can probably just see that caught. Oi! Caught right in the lip. The net didn't extend and now I've got it stuck on my boot. So even though that water is pretty muddy, those little jacks have no problem just kind of honing in on that little lure. So I'm fishing barbless, so it should have been an easy unhook, and it was. So that's another nice little jack. It's not tiny, I mean it's is it a pound or a couple of pounds? Difficult to, probably not that heavy. So I'll tell you what, just out of interest, just put it in the water for a second. I'll weigh it. Now the only reason I am weighing it is so when I kind of guesstimate weights of fish, obviously this is no prize fish, but I don't want to hurt its feelings, but it just helps estimate, so that's the only reason I'm doing it. So I know this net weighs 1.2 pounds, so just out of interest, let's just see how heavy that fish is. So give me 3.2 on that one, just about. So that fish is probably just a hair under 2 pounds. So that's kind of handy to know when you're estimating the size, I guess. So it's a fairly solid jack. Don't mess about with it too much longer. Get it back. Go on. There it goes. For an awful moment there, I thought I just trod on my rod, but I managed to miss it. Okay. That really didn't take very long, so I don't know how many casts exactly, but not many. And this little, I think this is the same hypertease that I was using in the last video. I caught that slightly bigger fish, so yeah, it's had quite a few fish in it already, and it's just showing signs of giving up. So I think I've got another couple in my bag. There we go. That's got some head shakes. That's not a tiny pike. I mean, it's a jack, but ooh, give it a little bit of drag, that one. Oi. Just tucked in the lip. That could well shake itself loose. That's okay. There we go. Oh. My battery's just about to run out. That's typical, isn't it? That's okay, well, change it if it does. So the net out and have a look at this chip quickly. Whoa! Good lord. Right, just get rid of the hook, unhooked in the net. Gosh. And that is I would say, probably female. Looks like it's post spawn. It's covered in spawn marks. Not going to handle it too much. Hopefully, it's showing up on the camera. But that is what is it? It's difficult to measure, but I'm going to say 65 or so, and it's probably. Let's give it a little weigh, that one, just out of interest, but I bet that's 3.5 pounds, I would guess. It might even, do you know what, it might even go to 4. So now this net is 1.2 pounds. So that's 5.18. Oh, so that's £4 pretty much, isn't it? It's a nice little jack. Not a perch though. So just give it a minute in the net, and it's full of beans, that one. Let's get it out of the net. It's definitely got some. Well, I'm trying to let you go. Yep. Probably just missed the release, guys, because my camera just died. But yeah, that pike went off like a rocket, full of beans. £4 pretty much, just on the nose, that one. So. I've been fishing for probably a good couple of hours with the lighter gear, looking for perch. I always say it, but I am trying to fish for perch. But obviously now that's definitely a post-spawn pike. Hit the Ricky the Roach, and yeah, good. It was a strong fish. I wanted to net that one before it kind of jumped, really. Because it was really lightly hooked, but I had plenty of energy, plenty of fight. There we go. Hello, Jack. Oh. That's another nice little pike. Whoosh. Oh no, don't do that. Oh, kind of what you don't want. Just see if I can carefully unwrap this chap. I just caught in the lip again, but as they do, can I do the death rolls? And this also then gets the teeth stuck through there. There we go. And because it's wrapped itself up, oh, that's a long thing. Just give that a second in the water, then maybe we just have a quick get the mat out and have a quick look at this one. So again, post. Oh, that's very lively. I'll try and show on here how it's kind of how we can tell it's post spawn actually as well. So, oh. So here we can kind of see the angry check, I don't blame it. You can kind of see the markings on the back. That's probably longer than the last one. Very slender fish, but very long as well. Getting back, you can kind of see the grab marks from the spawning on the gill rakers. Oops, I've caught inside of the net there. Don't want to do that, it damages your hook. So another very feisty and lively jack. Off he goes. No messing. We've got one bigger weedless. Well, actually, we'll put that one. Oh. Just as I like to change over, we get a little jack. Avoid the death roll in the net. There's a little Bella. Beautiful condition though. Get him straight back. Hi guys, that's the end of another video. BFSing again, and really enjoying it. Love this time of year and through the summer when you can just kind of use the slide gear. It's a lot easier to to look around and to use, and it's a lot of fun even with the smaller fish. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. A few fish on the bank, not the target perch again, but you know, that's okay. The next video, hopefully, all things going well, will be the same but with the new Shimano Old Baron BFS 22. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you on the bank soon.